getting set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time ever they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Jackson on first down. And the catch made by Johnson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. 10 more there and another first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Detroit! Detroit!
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
That's the cover 2 killer.
Calvin Johnson, 32 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. Hopkins with the extra point.
You're always going to have lots of cover 2 killers and cover 3 killers. Keeps everybody busy.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ooh, I almost got my own guy.
Stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now a second down throw for Vick. Forced out to his left. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
This is such a poor game. This game should be free. They shouldn't be charging people for this piece of shit.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Right here.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on third down.
You know why?
Here's Michael Vick.
Jeez.
Reed has it.
That was mine.
Just short of the 45 at the 44. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Wait, 20.
This will be the final play of the half. Vic. And that is incomplete here. That's it for the first.
He must have got you just as you were throwing.
No problem. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone.
What's your team's overall?
Quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Jeez.
Pulls him over. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson fighting through pressure.
Pass! Oh.
Get away forever, and down he goes.
He won't pass. He's just standing there like a jerk off, not passing the fucking ball. Like, give me a break.
They need to stop to get
Hey,
back
bro,
into this
fucking
game and
pass the ball.
right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with
But
2-3
you can't really expect too much from a bum-ass game anyway.
Stop, get the football back, and they've done
I think our
just that.
expectations are a little too high.
Play to play.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson.
Jesus Christ.
Rifles one that's intercepted.
I saw that, but I couldn't stop it. I was already passing.
Sean Lee. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
By 90, by 20.
A first down throw coming for Vic. Dancing to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
By 90, by 20.
Throwing, Vic. He's got it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
By 90, by 20. Eagle. What is it?
2nd down, Vic. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen, and it's 3rd and short.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
3rd and short yardage. Vick, rush coming, and he's taken down. Ray Lewis.
It's a fast blitz.
Drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
No, just a couple. Just I flooded one side and I was watching the other. Only because there was a cornerback blitz, so that's why it pulled your blocker. So it felt like there was lots of people blitzing.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
It's just using that quick motion, or not quick motion, but the real motion run. Once you do the one cut, and then you can bounce to the outside real fast.
Yeah, how about the suddenness too? Just getting
sometimes
there,
it goes,
taking off and going for the defensive
sometimes
guys.
It goes against you, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes after you get an interception, it makes you fucking one cut right into the defense or offense, so you get tackled right away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Buying time to his left. Pass incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw for Vick. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And the Bills have recovered.
That's why.
Decided to keep it.
That's why I don't like using those fucking plays.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case,
for that exact reason. The game's way too unpredictable.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one
Which playbook?
10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick
talked into using that. I haven't heard anyone using the Panthers.
And leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Ricky Williams.
You moved too many guys over to the left.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
You moved too many guys over to your left.
Goodbye, Hopkins. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Oh, well. You had like, it looked like the left side was a little stacked.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
Where are you from? You have an accent. Oh, you're playing me from Australia?
Not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense about ready to take over again.
You get that a lot because you play people over here.
Sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it though because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word and I just kept using it.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Let's go. By 90.
Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cam Chancellor, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Third and long for Vic. And he's going to lose yardage here.
That's just too fast.
As they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. Welcome back live to Orlando.
That's got that Derwin James from that. I got it from that solo battles that you in
so they bring out their punter.
Draft champions or whatever drafting.
Goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Put him in my lineup. He's a 99 now. Ooh.
Nice job on the return there. 16 yards.
Like 98 or 97.
Great position here with a 1st and 10. And now out come the Bills. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories, but...
This is caught inside the 15. That one goes for 36
I thought you were going to get underneath that.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Come on, line. Hold up, man.
Back at the 23-yard line. Joey Bosa. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down.
You see that new Joey Bosa? Yeah.
And they need to work.
He's pretty good. He's a lot better than I thought he'd be.
2nd and 19. Jackson from the shotgun. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long... Now the ball comes loose. And I think the offense got it back. They did. Inside the 10-yard line, they avoid disaster.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. because this is a quarterback.
I saw all kinds of open field. I'm like, all right, I might as well run the shit in.
Execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Oh shit, that was 4th down. I didn't realize it.
Like he had it
I thought I was on 3rd down.
And as a result, possession switches hands. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do.
Thank you.
Now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. Johnson was the intended receiver.
I almost got in there. What are you doing?
Vic just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D lineman.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another
you have to use the goal line pinch, I think.
Special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
Not the long one, but the shorter one. It's like a pinch, and then they pinch in.
Fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Here's Hopkins now.
You don't have like a scheme to beat cover 2 and cover 3?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
There's definitely a
one play interception. So
there's a bunch of like cover 3 beaters. It was a little bit hard to find, but if you go into your
they decided to do with play caller, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception.
He cannot get away. Down goes Vic. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
I mean, of course you have to have the time.
This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Cam Chancellor in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
I see what you're doing.
On 3rd down, Vick out of the gun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Yeah, it's a fast blitz.
Over at the 26-yard line.
They got Richard Sherman and they got Derwin James. They're my 2 guys.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the
get it. I hate the way they run. It's so unrealistic looking. They look like they're waddling instead of running. It's like they're waddling. It's like, yo, this guy's an athlete. He doesn't waddle, bro.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Well, at least you're not like everybody else who just quit.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Vic readies to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Lawrence Taylor in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. On 3rd down, Vic. He's got the
nice pass.
more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
You need a Cam Chancellor on your team.
Receiver. The interception woes.
Yeah, he almost got me there.
He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody
got me.
Hit from behind and taken down. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
What's that? I'm not kidding. Come on, bro. What are you doing?
Detroit!
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught at the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it.
Are you going to stop me here?
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. To throw is Jackson. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And he'll run down here at the 3-yard line.
All right. Well, it looked like I thought this guy was going to try and glitch out the game and like get a win. I wasn't really caring, but he was in Australia. It was pretty cool.